Good morning, everyone. My name is John Ciccoli. I'm a 100% disabled combat veteran. I did 2 tours overseas in Iraq back in 2009 to 2011. Thereafter, I got out, and in 2015, I had a back injury, jumped off a waterfall. There was a rock submerged under the water. And in 2018, I had a car wreck. I was T-boned in the driver door and re-aggravated that same injury. Throughout that time, I was prescribed pain medication, opioids, with the doctor through the community care with the VA. And so that would have been right at 3 years. By the time late 2019 rolled around, my tolerance was so high, I was having to take more of the medication than what the dosage prescribed and what the doctor prescribed. And my wife and I knew we had to get off of it. I had to get off of it. And so January 2nd, 2020, I went to rehab to get off the pain pills because I'd spent the last 8 months asking the doctor to wean me off and taper me down, taper me off because the cold turkey, the withdrawal symptoms are too severe. Well, he would lower my dosage from 15 milligrams oxycodone to 10 and then double my pill count. And so I went to rehab and I did 5 weeks inpatient treatment. And when I left, and while I was there, they had me on Suboxone, 30 milligrams 3 times a day. The Suboxone was more potent than anything the doctor ever prescribed me. And they sent me home with a bottle of 90 Suboxone, taking 30 milligrams 3 times a day at home. And on the ride home from the VA Medical Center in Gulfport, Biloxi, back to Baton Rouge, my wife and I are talking. And, I mean, just sitting in the car talking to her, I would fall asleep. And I knew I couldn't live and function on that medication, not to mention how potent it was. So I remembered a couple of veterans in the facility there had whispered about something called kratom. And I mentioned that to her, and we had a couple hours in the car, so I started doing a little research on my phone and realized it was a plant and botanical herbal supplement. And so when I got home, with the next 2 weeks, I was able to purchase some kratom. Can I finish? So I was able to purchase some kratom the next day after getting home, and over the next 2 weeks, used that to taper me off of the Suboxone. And it greatly mitigated the withdrawal symptoms from the Suboxone, which were just as severe or more severe than withdrawing from the opioid medication itself. And over the next year, I was able to use that. I was also prescribed like 18 medications daily because I'm diagnosed with PTSD and traumatic brain injury pretty severely. Now I'm on 2 medications just to help me with my sleep, and I haven't taken kratom since the last time I testified in front of the House Committee for Health and Welfare, and that's been, I think, a month or so ago. I've had no withdrawal symptoms. I'm here today. I didn't take any kratom this morning. I just haven't been by the store to get some more. But in my experience, it's a much healthier, much safer alternative to any medication that the medical industry is providing addicts now.
Thank you.